Introduction, Anthropometry. Mani 001. Anthropology and methods of research. Biological methods. Anthropometry. Question #9. Anthropometry. Question: what is anthropometry? Anthropometry. Answer 4, 20 marks. Question, i.e. 500 words. Introduction. Anthropometry is the systematic collection and correlation of measurements of size and proportions of human body, living or dead. It is a typical and traditional tool, not only for physical anthropology, but also human biology and auxology. Etymology. The word is derived from the Greek words anthropo, man, and metron, measure. Origin and development. Anthropometry has its origins in the distant past. The artists of ancient Egypt and Greece formulated some standard criteria for human body. Scientific anthropometry began with Friedrich Blumenbach, 1753 to 1840, who laid the foundations of craniology in the field of scientific anthropometry. He also differentiated mankind into different races on the basis of skull form. Paul Brucker, W. H. Flower, Rudolf Martin, and others made further development. Includes. Anthropometric measurement includes whole body, such as weight and stature, specific areas of body, such as circumference measurement around a body part, arm. Specific body tissues can be estimated, such as adipose tissue under the skin, various ratios and indices of the body dimensions, to yield information about relative size / shapes of the whole body or its parts. Subdivisions. Anthropometry is subdivided as follows. Somartometry, measurements of the body in the living and in the cadaver. Cephalometry, measurements of head and face in living and in cadaver. Craniometry, measurements of skull. Osteometry, measurements of skeleton and its parts. Advantages. Easy to collect, simple equipments needed. Obtainable with minimal disruption to the ones measured. Portable equipments. Relatively inexpensive. Useful for collecting large amount of data. Applications. These are some of the various applications of anthropometry. In biological anthropology and human paleontology, it is a technique of choice for qualifying variability and relationship of fossils and extant populations. Mathematical approaches are used in describing the size and proportions of various fossil hominids. It is the most universally applicable, inexpensive, non-invasive method available to assess the nutritional history throughout one's life. It is essential in the field of forensics, especially forensic anthropology, which is concerned with the relationship between medicine and law. Anthropometry also finds its use architecture and also in design of clothing, equipment, interiors, furniture, etc. Points. In view of the fact that no two individuals are ever alike in all measurable characters, except perhaps monozygotic twins, and that they later tend to undergo change in varying degrees. Hence, persons living under different conditions and members of different ethnic groups and frequently present interesting differences in body form and proportions. It is therefore necessary to have some means of giving quantitative expression to the variations exhibited by such traits. Anthropometry constitutes a means towards this end. The anthropologists are concerned with functional relationships among traits and between traits and the environment. Indian context. In India, anthropometry has been influenced by German methods and techniques. H. Risley was the first ethnographer to collect systematic data on the various Indian populations. The credit of making a systematic study of the racial elements goes to B.S. Guhar, who collected anthropometric data on a scientific basis and also helped in establishing the study of physical anthropology in India. He established the Anthropological Survey of India in 1946. Conclusion: in brief, anthropometry plays an essential role in all areas of human endeavor concerned with the relative and absolute quantification of the human body.